This is the Iron Trader. It is Thursday morning. So as usual, we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, a couple things that you want to pay attention to this morning is going to be that at 8:30, that PPI number. That's a price producer index. That's going to be very, very critical here on the Fed's decision. Yesterday, we had CPI come in. It came in a little bit hot. So we got to see how this is going to come in today. Also, 10:30 today, natural gas. It's been a market mover here on Thursday, so I think you can make a couple of good trades here going on the natural gas here today. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, daily chart, natural gas daily chart. We'll take a look here at the old crude ski here first. Okay, now you can see here what we did is we had this put in the low here at that 65.27 level. Okay, now yesterday what we had is an inside day, which basically your high and low is the inside of a high and low of the previous day. That's all that means. Now today we have a nice higher high going on here and a higher low, but you notice what we are. We're right into this 8 simple moving average. This is why you want to trade the charts. That's where you know where it's going to go. Okay, so again, it's good scalping opportunity here for the old on the old natural gas, or on that crude oil, I should say. Okay, so this is what we're going to be watching here today. You want to watch that 68.49. That's going to be very, very key. If we can get above that, then we're going to look at the top of this candle right here. You're looking at 69.08, okay? That'd be the next level. And then we just follow the candles up here, okay? So you got 70.13, we have 70.82, and then we have your retest here of 71.46, because basically that was the bottom of that candle right there, okay? Now, if it can keep railing right on up here, we can follow the candles, but realistically right there, 72.50, that's going to be your target here. So we could have a nice, good run up. But I just want to also just tell you that this is still a very, very bearish chart, okay? Because what we have here is not just a double top situation, but that series of lower highs. See that? So even if this gets up here to the 21 day here, or even if it got up to the 50 day here, you're still setting in that lower high a situation going on here. So just be aware of that. That seasonality is in play here. Now, the reason this is moving up here, because we have that hurricane going on there in the Gulf. You're going to see kind of any kind of disruption since crude oil there a little bit higher here till possibly maybe to the end of the month here, but I wouldn't get too excited with it. Just take trade it and put the money in your pocket here. Okay, so today, remember, just watch this 68.49. That's going to be very, very key. You've got to get above that, and then we just follow the candles right on up here. That is going to be your next target, that 69.08, and all the way on up here till we hit that 21 SMA. Now, downside, what we're watching is you look at yesterday's candle. You're looking at a 67.97. That's going to be your support level, and then we'll come over here to today's low at that 67.24 level. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll look over here to the bottom of yesterday's candle. You're looking at that 65.63, and then we have your 65.27 here on your retest here. So everything is going to be really based around this 8 estimate. If you can close above, then we can rally higher and maybe aim for that 21 SMA here. Okay, that's what we're going to be looking for on the upside. On the downside, you got to make sure that we hold at least yesterday's high at 67.97, and then we can follow the candles down all the way down here to your 65.27 level. Now your RSI here, there's no the divergence or anything that's happening here. We're just coming right off the oversold condition that we had, just a big sell-off day going on right there. Now MACD is still bearish here. It's trying to curl up here, but that can stay at the bottom. It's just that I would be a little bit more, bullish if this wasn't, mid-September going on here. That's the key, because now you're going into, the fall time value, and that's crude is just not very strong in that time period. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Now, natural gas here, this is in favor right now here for the old natural gas. Now, we had that contract roll gapped up nicely, and then we just have a nice big sideways action. And you can see here how this price channel is so strong. Okay, so you got basically 2.325. That's what we had yesterday. Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're holding this 200 day. So let's look at the downside here first. We're holding this 200 day. We're up above that. That's sitting at 2.249. That's going to be very, very good support. And then right below that here, we have this 8 SMA here. Let me see if I can get a little better for you there. Okay, 2.28. Okay, so that's looking real good. Now your 8 day. Okay, so we crossed that 21 day. We crossed that 50 day. Now we're looking to cross that 200 day, and that's usually very, very bullish to take this bad boy higher. Okay. So don't have any opinion. Even though yesterday it sold off, you notice that it held that 8 days. See, this is why you want to just trade these charts. Now, I was pointing out here this double bottom situation. See, we had this low of 2.117, and then we had a higher low of 2.125 here. Okay, so we had a nice double bottom situation. Yesterday we had a higher high, but you notice it went right into that 100 SMA here. Okay, that's very, very key. And then it pulled right on back, but it did close above the 200-day and your 8 and all your good solid support levels here. That's what we're looking for. So for today on the upside, what we're looking for is basically this 100-day, okay, 2.325. That's what we're looking for. You need to get and close above that level here. That would be, that way we would set this much higher. So then what our targets would be, just look right to the left of the chart. You're looking at 2.35. You're looking at 2.38. We have roughly 2.45. And then we can rally all the way up here to 2.48. That would be our levels there going higher. So just follow these candles right up here, because everything you need to know about the resistance, okay, and your upside target levels are sitting right here. And obviously, if you can blow above that, we just keep following it all up and bring these price channels all the way across until you hit all the way up here on top at 3.15. Again, on the downside there, you just want to watch this key 200-day, okay, on a closing basis, 2.24, that's very, very key. And then this 8 SMA here at that 2.229. And then you get below that here, we have all this 2.16, that's your 21-day and your 50-day simple moving average here. But you can see how nicely it's holding. We got to see if this can just rally right on up here. So just trade this range here right now, okay, that 200-day, okay, that's what you're trading, 2.24, and that 100-day at 2.325. Okay, so that's what we're trading until she breaks up or she's going to break on down. Now, RSI here, well, you're sitting at 56, plenty of room to run. Green above your red here, that's always very, very bullish. So natural gas here is looking very, very good. I'm long natural gas, and I'm also scalping natural gas. And as far as the crude oil goes, I am scalping on the long side here, and I will obviously buy a bigger position if we can close above that 68. That 8 SMA here. That's going to be very, very critical here, okay? But again, don't have no big thing that, oh, this is just going to, blast right on up here, because just look at this chart here. This is a very, very bearish chart. Plus, when you look at this, okay, your 8, this is all waterfall, okay? Everything is just waterfall. So you can have a reaction up, but you could get all the way up here to even to your 50-day, and you still have that series of lower highs. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here at midday trading, and we'll take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. And then today we're going to look here at NVIDIA. That's one of my favorite trades, and it is ripping higher from yesterday. The CEO had a nice meeting at Goldman Sachs, gave how much demand that their chips are, and that new Blackwell chips is just freaking awesome. So they are giddy up and go there on the old NVIDIA. Okay, remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.